Good morning. Today we will discuss the last topic of chapter 3, that is potentiometer. Okay. So see here, potentiometer. Wheatstone bridge we saw, no? That is the basic principle of potentiometer. In order to measure the certain values, I will tell you what is the use of this device, as well as I will tell you what is the principle of this device. Okay. So see here, potentiometer is a device which is used to measure the EMF of the cell or potential difference between the 2 points. Okay. So what is the use of this device? This is used to measure the EMF or potential difference accurately. You must remember that potential difference can be measured with the help of the voltmeter also. So why we need this device to measure the potential difference means the potential difference or EMF can be measured accurately than that of the voltmeter. Okay. And one thing you must remember, EMF of the cell cannot be calculated accurately with the help of the voltmeter, because voltmeter measures the potential difference only by passing the current through it. அப்ப அது deflection காட்டுறதுக்கு ஒரு small amount of current அதை எடுத்துக்கும் இல்லையா? So அப்ப exact we cannot measure the EMF of the cell with the help of the voltmeter. Okay, but using this potentiometer we can measure the potential difference or the EMF of the cell accurately. I will tell you that working. Okay. So next, principle of potentiometer. Okay. So before discussing the principle of potentiometer, first you should know the construction part of the potentiometer. Then only you can understand the principle of potentiometer. So see here, this is the construction I am going to explain. Potentiometer means it is nothing but a device which contains a long wire of uniform cross-sectional area. It is a metallic wire that is made up of an alloy that may be constant or manganese. I will tell you the reason for this particular material used in the case of potentiometer. So, இதுல வந்து ஒரு long metallic wire இருக்கு. இந்த wire வந்து manganese or constant அப்படிங்கிற மெட்டீரியலால இருக்கும். யூனிஃபார்ம் cross sectional ஏரியா இருக்கும். அதனோட லென்த் எதுல இருந்து எது வரைக்கும் இருக்கலாம்னா 4 மீட்டர்ல இருந்து 10 மீட்டர் வரைக்கும் இருக்கலாம். ஓகே. சோ எப்படி வந்து ஒரு லேபரட்டரியில இத எக்ஸ்பெரிமெண்டா பண்ணும்போது 10 மீட்டர் வயர் நம்ம எடுத்துக்க முடியும் அப்படினா ஒரு வுடன் போர்ட்ல ஒரு பீஸும் 1 மீட்டர் இருக்கிற மாதிரி கட் பண்ணி அந்த பீசஸ் எல்லாத்தையும் ஒரு காப்பர் ஸ்ட்ரிப்ஸ் வச்சு parallel-ஆ ஜாயின் பண்ணிருப்பாங்க வுடன் போர்ட்ல. சோ see here, இதுதான் வந்து பொட்டென்ஷியோமீட்டர். இது மட்டும் this is the potentiometer. The 4 meter wire alone shown in the diagram. So 10 meter wire நால the same construction only. See here, in the A to B அப்படின்றது தான் total length of the potentiometer wire. இப்போ 4 meter நான் என்ன சொன்னேன், 4 equal pieces இது கட் பண்ணிருப்பாங்கன்னு சொன்னேன். So see here, இங்க இருந்து இது வரைக்கும் 1 meter. Next, between these two 1 meter, between these two 1 meter, 1 meter. So totally 4 meter. These wires are connected in series combination with the help of the copper strips. In the end la enna irukona copper strips irukum. In the copper strips வந்து என்ன பண்ணிருக்கும் அப்படினா that will give the connection between these two points. Okay, so you must remember. So potentiometer means it is a long metallic wire. The length may be from 4 to 10 meter with uniform cross-sectional area that is made up of alloy, maybe constant or manganese. Okay, so see here. Now, I will tell you the principle of this potentiometer in order to measure the EMF or potential difference. எப்படி அது வந்து EMF யோ potential difference யோ measure பண்ணுது அப்படினா main principle is nothing but the potential difference between the 2 points is directly proportional to the length. When we consider a particular material with uniform cross-sectional area, when a constant current flows through it, that time the potential difference between the 2 points of the wire is directly proportional to the length of that part. Okay, see here, I will prove with the help of small derivation part. See here, V is equal to I into R. We know that what is R? R is equal to rho L by A. Okay. So see, when a constant current flows through this wire. Okay. What is rho? It is resistivity. Resistivity is a constant for the particular material. Appa constant illa manganese appdinu eduthukirappa rho value is a constant one. And area of cross section is also a constant one. Already I told you uniform cross sectional area throughout the length. Appa A constant, rho constant. With the help of the external battery, key and rheostat arrangement, we connect these devices between A and B, due to which we can supply a constant current to this potentiometer wire. So I also constant. So you remember the full term I rho by A is a constant one. So that is replaced by the letter K here. So V is equal to K into L. K is a constant here. So we can write V is directly proportional to L. So what is the meaning? The potential difference between the 2 points is directly proportional to the length of the wire. Okay. Let K abindrathu it is a constant. What is the expression for that? I rho by A. What is rho? It is resistivity. This is area of cross section of the wire. I is the steady current flows through the potentiometer wire. Okay. So you should remember that part here. That value is a constant one and that is called as potential gradient. That constant is called as what? That is called as potential gradient. Okay. So see here, what is the expression for potential gradient? That is equal to L is cross multiplied here. So we'll get V by L. What is the expression for potential gradient? That is equal to V by L. And we can say the definition from this expression. The potential gradient is defined as the potential drop per unit length of the potentiometer wire. Okay. So see here, potential drop per unit length of the potentiometer wire will give the value of potential gradient. Okay. This value can be changed by changing the length or by changing the current passing through the potentiometer wire. I will tell you that concept in the sensitivity of potentiometer. Okay. So see here, what is the SI unit of potential gradient now? So from this you can say yourself, what is the unit of potential difference? It is volt. And unit of length is meter. So volt per meter is the SI unit of potential gradient. And generally practical unit in our laboratory will measure the length as 50 centimeter or 70 centimeter, means that time the practical unit of K is nothing but volt per centimeter. So SI unit nu paakrappa volt per meter, but practical unit enna volt per centimeter is the unit of potential gradient. Okay. So see, so now I explained you the construction part, use and principle. Now I am going to explain the sensitivity of potentiometer. What does mean by sensitivity of any device? அப்படினு பார்த்தா sensitivity high இருக்கு அப்படினா that is able to measure even a very small value. That is the concept of sensitivity. So here potentiometer is especially used to measure the potential difference. So when that is said to be sensitive potentiometer, if it is able to measure a very small potential difference, then that potentiometer is said to be sensitive potentiometer. See here, sensitivity of potentiometer abinale, that should be able to measure small potential difference. Even that is able to measure a very small potential difference, and that should show variation in balancing length for small change in potential difference. நம்ம வந்து ஒரு very small potential difference நம்ம மெஷர் பண்ணனும் நாங்க கனெக்ட் பண்ணியிருந்தா கூட அதுல சின்ன வேரியேஷன்ஸ் இருந்தாலும் பேலன்சிங் லென்த்லயும் அதுல வந்து வேரியேஷன் காட்டணும். அப்படி இருந்துச்சுனா தான் பொட்டென்ஷியோமீட்டர் வந்து சென்சிட்டிவ். ஸ்மால் சேஞ்சுக்கு வந்து அந்த இடத்துல பேலன்சிங் லென்த் மாறவே. I will tell you what is mean by balancing length in the next topic. So when there is a small change in potential difference, that should show the variation in balancing length. Change in balancing length then only that is able to measure the small potential difference. Okay, then only that is a sensitive potentiometer. How is it possible to make the potentiometer with very high sensitivity? அதாவது sensitivity எப்படி நம்மளால increase பண்ணலாம் அப்படின்னா நல்லா ஞாபகம் வச்சுக்கோங்க. Sensitivity can be increased by decreasing the potential gradient value. K value எப்ப வந்து ஸ்மாலா இருக்கோ, K னா என்ன? V by L. Potential drop per unit length. இந்த potential drop per unit length should be very small, means that is able to measure small potential difference. அப்ப K value எப்படி இருக்கணும்னா very small ஆ இருக்கணும். இப்ப K value எப்படி small ஆ நம்மளால maintain பண்ண முடியும் அப்படின்னா by increasing the length of the wire and by decreasing the current flows through the potentiometer wire with the help of the rheostat. இந்த இடத்துல rheostat இருக்கு. அந்த rheostat யூஸ் பண்ணி current value we should reduce as well as we should increase the length. That's why we are using a long wire here from 4 meter to 10 meter. In our laboratory we have a potentiometer with 10 meter long wire. Okay, so length should be increased and current should be decreased, by which we can decrease the value of K value, with which we can increase the sensitivity of the potentiometer wire. Okay, so next topic, comparison of EMF will discuss. So you